in this work, our Swamiji explains the dharma for this Kali Yuga that we are in. The dharma for Kali Yuga is chanting Bhagavan Nama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Though Vedas talk about so many paths that you can follow to attain Bhagavan, the most suitable path for all of us, for majority of us in this Kali Yuga, is chanting Bhagavan Nama. And that's what our Swamiji talks about in this path. And in this verse that we are covering today, Swamiji talks about Sharanagati. Sharanagati is a path to attain Bhagavan. Krishna himself tells in Bhagavad Gita, Sarvadharman Parityajya Mam Ekam Sharanam Raja. Give up all the other path and surrender to me. Do Sharanagati to me, I will take care of you. But what is Sharanagati? Is it possible for all of us to do Sharanagati? It is very difficult. Or Swamiji says it is easy to say, I have surrendered myself to Bhagavan, but it is very difficult to follow. Yes, he says, Sharanagati Sevarkum Vishwasam Vendum. Vishwasam means absolute faith. Solvadarku elidu. It's easy to say, but to follow, it is very difficult. To do Sharanagati, our Swamiji says the most important thing is to have that absolute surrender and faith, which means there should be no me and mine. Nenu, Nadi, ane thought undagadu. Absolutely there should not be whatsoever any questions asked for whatever happens in our life, which we all of us do. Right? Anything happens in our life, naakenduku itla jarigindi? Why did this happen to me? Why am I not CEO yet? Why am I not getting promoted? Why am I not in Harvard? Why am I getting just this college? We think we have so many questions, we have so many why. None of that should be there. When you do Sharanagati in your life, whatever happened, it is Krishna's will. Today I am in this situation today, that is Krishna's will. Krishna has put me in this place at this time, in this situation. Krishna should have a plan for me. That is why he has done that. So that kind of surrender is not possible for us to have. Who has it? Bhakta Prahlada had. He was given poison. He was pushed from mountain. He was asked to be killed by an elephant. He never questioned, why did this happen to me? He always kept on chanting Narayana Nama. And who else did? Meera did. She was questioned. Her temple, which is her life, was demolished. She was given poison. But she never questioned, why is this happening to me? And Bhadrachala Ramadasa was put in jail. He was not given proper food at all. He was tortured. What did he say at that time? He is saying, Dina Dayalo. He is saying, Dina Dayalo, when he was tortured. Because for our eyes, we feel it is torturing. But in his eyes, it is Ramachandra Prabhu's will that I am in this situation. So that kind of Sharanagati, can we all do? It's not possible. We have to be honest about it. Once, there was a Bhakta of Yogiram Saratkumar. And in his Bhaktas were doing a home program. And they had invited lots of people to attend that program. And many people came, and majority of the people who are attending that program are his bhaktas. So when Yogi was sitting in his asan, everybody came and did namaskaram to him. They had also invited a priest from nearby temple who is not his bhakta. So this priest, when he came inside, he saw somebody who was sitting there is a Mahatma. And there are so many bhaktas doing namaskaram to him. He knows that he needs to do, but he is also priest. Nakani oka maryada undi, nenu etla elli namaskaram chestanu. How can I go and do namaskaram to him? So he was thinking about it, should I do or not do? At that time, Yogi ji went and did namaskaram to him. And he said, for him it is difficult, but for me it is not difficult. Why? Because he is a Mahatma and he does not have me. Who am I? I am a great person. He does not have that thought. He is a Mahan. He is a Jnani. So, such people who have absolutely no feeling of me and mine, they can do Sharanagati. And amazingly, there are some bhaktas also in our satsang, which is very, very rare to see, who have done such kind of Sharanagati to our Guruji. Once, several years back, there was an earthquake in Chennai. I don't remember the year exactly. But that year, there was a program going on in Premika Bhavanam. And there was this 50 bhaktas sitting inside. And everybody could feel when that earthquake was happening, Guruji was sitting and all these 50 bhaktas were sitting in front of Guruji. They could feel some kind of shake. But nobody got up and went outside. This really happened. But later they all read in the news that that whole street, everybody in that area who felt, as soon as whenever there is an earthquake, you have to just run outside the building and you have to just stay on the road where nothing would fall, right? Everybody had come out of that building and everybody were on the road. But here in Premika Bhavanam, whoever that 50 bhaktas were sitting, none of them got up and went. They had that kind of surrender to Guruji, because they know if Guruji is sitting, nothing is going to happen. And if Guruji, something is going to happen and there is a real earthquake which is going to have some impact, Guruji will be the first person to walk and Guruji would have already taken them outside. They know that. That kind of Sharanagati to Guruji, these bhaktas had, but in general, it is difficult for most of us. Right? That is why here Swamiji is saying, there might be bhaktas who do such kind of Sharanagati to their Guru and Bhagavan, who feel whatever that happens in their life is Krishna's will and they never question that and they never feel bad also. Not saying outside is different. I am Guruji's bhakta, whatever happened to me is by Guruji's will. Saying is difficult, but have you really accepted that? It's a question. We can ask ourselves and we only know the answer. We don't have to tell it outside. So that is why here Swamiji says, Sharanagati and that absolute faith is easy to talk about. It is easy to say I have it, but to actually practice it and to have that absolute faith in Bhagavan and Guru without even having, not even saying outside, without even having that thought is absolutely difficult to follow. So that's a beautiful verse that we have learned today. Let us all recite it together and then we will conclude. शरणागति सेवर्कुं विश्वासं वेंदुम